Okay, we're fine.
Everything's fine.
Gosh darn it, me. That's not the first time something like that has happened in this game. No, but that was probably the loudest I screamed.
Hugs.
It was It was either here or it was somewhere around here. Cause like this like background furniture looked the same. Let me look at this photo again. Huh. There's like a rocking chair though. Maybe that's the basement, but we have no way of getting in there yet. Yep, it's still decidedly locked, so...
Mm.
Herm. Well, let me keep looking around. Yeah, I think we still need to find a hand. And it's definitely not this room either.
So I don't think that that was a Frog Fractions reference in Super Mario Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
But it just asked me how many coins. There's a Sphinx that asks you riddles. It's like, how many coins does this person ask for this? And it's 1, 30, 50, like a billion.
One can hope that maybe they're
Somebody in the
localizers.
treehouse, yeah, like.
We can dream.
God, I wish I'd taken a screenshot of that, actually. Shoot, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get that question again.
Maybe it was the photography room. I kind of don't want to go back in there now. No, that just runs the water. I don't know. I looked at everything again. Like, I don't remember seeing anything like this anywhere. Like, the lanterns feels like it should be in the photography room, right?
Yeah.
But there's like a... There's like a chair and some other, like a shelf that isn't there in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this? There's a rocking chair here, but... Oh! Alexander! Do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It is you and our old friend Anthony. And there is someone else blurred in the background. Who is the third figure? Does he mean something to you? Oh, he dropped something. The bird awaits. The bird awaits. He is breathing heavily. He seems to be lacking air. A piece of clockwork. A hand. Well, the bird awaits.
The bird awaits.
I've put the clock hand in its place. I only need to set the clock to the correct time. Okay. 6:15. Oh, here we go. Oops. There we go. Brace yourself. No? I thought that was it. Let me double check that note again. Oh, wrong one. A quarter past... Yeah. The cuckoo clock mechanism has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, special device and... is it because the clock face is turned? Is that it? So I have to set it downstairs so that it'll be the proper time upstairs. Frickin' frick. Okay, hang on. Sorry. If...
I'm just saying, like, synchronizing analog clocks is sure impressive.
Yeah, no, seriously. 6:15. So instead, we want it to be 3 o'clock. Yeah, we want it to be 3 o'clock downstairs. Okay. The sound came from upstairs. Alright, what happened in this room? Sa'ith. Oh. He is having some kind of seizure. He is trembling out of pure horror. Xylathal? Xylathal. The bird has burst out of the stroke. Now its beak is open. There was a key inside the bird.
We couldn't have just pried it open and fucking taken the key out. No, we had to go through that whole convoluted puzzle first.
No, of course. I mean, this is exactly the same as the lynx. We couldn't, you know, tear open, like, a fucking stuffed lynx or anything. That would be uncouth. It is a small key. I assume for the basement. Clock mechanism is definitely broken. Just double checking everything because that's what I do.
Data.
Sometimes it did extra stuff if you went back to places you didn't exactly have to go to, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether it was necessary or not. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Shit.
What?
Ouch.
You okay?
Yeah, I just flinched and knocked my knee against my laptop. No worries.
Hug.
Yeah, also caw.
Caw.
They're really going in for the kill this episode. A dusty carpet of Asian origin. Oh, just Asian, damn it, eh?
I mean, he could have said worse, I'm sure.
No, it's true. I mean, this is supposed to be Britain during the Empire, blah blah blah, so...
Mm-hmm.
Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. Inside this one, there's a gardener's shovel. Okay. The cabinet has a large stain of mold due to the high humidity of this atmosphere. Oh, we're gonna be using that to dig up the grave, aren't we? Great. There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. Oh, there are lots of statues down here. An ancient statue in poor conditions. Old ruins. It seems that they were part of the Roman settlement. Why is there a tiny hole? Why is there a tiny door in the wall?
Why wouldn't there be, really?
What is this place? Anthony? Sorry, Alexander. Well, both of you, really. A book written in a language unknown to me. There's a scrolled annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is the function of the serum we manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at the time. To accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theatre and there help us to look behind the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there, just that. Will the hoopoe allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? The what? Excuse me? Oh, but this must be the room we saw in the picture. A huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Ugh.
Yeah.
Jars and test tubes. Everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Unlabeled bottles and equipment. This is definitely... But Devitt won't let me do anything with it. I mean, I guess we gotta dig something out of the grave for whatever reason, so... Don't mind me, just trying some random things. I don't. The lock is very rusted and almost shattered. A wooden box. It seems too small for a coffin. The lock still resists. I can't open it by hand. Can I use
After
this?
that shovel you had 2 seconds ago, buddy.
I know, right? Can I use the vitriol on it? Yep. Oh, right. And something's dead. Not sure what, though. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape? It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. The skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled-up canvas. It's a map of the stars. Besides the corpse, there is a paper leaf. Dear Alexander, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Ramundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. Raymundus? Raymundus Lully is sure a name.
Sure is.
In his account, he describes a formula that he calls hoopoe. Yes, the legendary bird. Sure.
More birds.
It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Videte nequis sciat. July 2nd, 1887. Welp. A map of the stars? It's some kind of navigation map. Several constellations are marked. Deneb, Vega, and Altair. The Summer Triangle. With like 3 stars. Can I... No? How about... No. It won't let me. Maybe we should go talk... Oh! Oh god! That sounds like Alexander! I was just about to say, maybe we should go talk to Alexander. But, he might be dead.
Wit.
Alexander! He's gone? Of course. What did I tell you about the curtain opening? Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart, as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get sleep during the nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony, watching the valley with a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right before the storm. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And there, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab. Mr. Alexander's snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. Welp. Ah, car.
Nevermore.
Wow, really? Directly nevermore. we're just going whole hog into that reference, aren't we?
Caw.
That was like literally, like you couldn't hear that, Jenna, of course, but just literally in like almost a bored voice, nevermore.
Amazing.
Oh. A statue. It's holding something. Starlight brings some brightness to the forest. It's a lens mounted in a yellow ring. A crystal? There's some strange symbols marked in the surface. Can we use a light on it? Can we look out in the stars to it? Okay. Let me see. Deneb Vega Altair. I wonder. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have to use this or something. Use it with the picture? No. Nope. I guess there's nothing else we can do out here? Okie dokie. Well, now what? Alexander's gone. We have like a star map. What can we use this crystal on? And we still can't... There's totally a secret passage over there. Why can't you use your brain, Devitt? I'm sorry, I'm just really harsh on Devitt. Like, clearly he's going through, like, a rough couple of weeks. You know, his best friend died, he's having hallucinations, you know, I shouldn't be so hard on him.
On the other hand, he's being dumb.
It's always that line of, like, your character's intelligence compared to, like, what you know you could probably do. Oh.
Yeah.
There's a mumbling. What was that? Nothing good, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Alexander, is that you? Oh, it's open. Whew. Okay. Man, this has been... They've really, like the first three, like, they had a couple of jump scares, but it wasn't, like, so bad. This time around, though, like, man, I feel like they're really getting into it. Oh. Huh. There's a mountain of compacted snow. A narrow window in the ceiling of the vault. A wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. Ah. Interesting. An open envelope with a letter inside it. Dear Alexander, I'm terribly sorry about old Mike. Will you put him to rest in his favorite place? After weeks of unsuccessful attempts, I've managed to distill the alchemical formula based on the notes you sent me. Certainly you're a master of this craft. The subject reacted to the serum as usual, rapidly entering into a state of waking sleep. Suddenly the convulsions stopped, and since then he has not been responding to any kind of stimulation. He has remained in this state for many days. My diagnosis is brain dead. Which should be our next step, Alexander? I'm worried this could be the end of our research. Videte ne quis sciat. August 23rd, 1887. There is a dark hole in the center of this room. It delves into the depths of the earth, far beyond what I can see. Oh, the stars. Oh, I can light the stars from here. Sure, that's a thing that happens.
Shit's lit.
Sure.
Shit's lit. The crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Let's take a look at this again. So, I'm bad with constellations.
I know one of them is Aquila the Eagle because I'm an idiot. Of course I know.
Teehee.
Fucking...
Well, I mean, I guess it's more like we just have to find this in this, we have to find the
Yeah.
summer triangle, right? Basically.
Yeah. Vega's in Lyre, isn't it? I think it's Lyre.
Okay. Let me see.
And I think that's Cygnus. That kind of looks like Cygnus, but I don't remember. I don't actually know Deneb is a star, so...
Let me look at this again. So we want to light Vega, that one at the top. Also the one at the top with Deneb, and then Altair is like that middle of the three. So we want... this looks like Vega. And then... Is this... Oh, we got something. Oh, okay, so those are the three symbols we want. Correct. This is the summer triangle. Okay, so we want, like, the V squiggle, and then something that looks like key, and then... Sorry.
No,
No.
that's fair.
And then, like, I don't know, trident-ish thing. Okay. Okay, that one. That one. Got it. There's a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. The voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, the sky is one thing. A pixeled sky is a completely different thing.
Seriously?
An empty hypodermic needle. Oh God. Devitt, don't drop
Not
down
again.
there. Devitt. God damn it, Devitt.
God damn it.
Oh, Alexander. Oh, isn't this what we saw in the beginning?
Oh boy.
There's a chair in the middle of the room. A variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. Alexander! Alexander! Photo? Hi. Want a lamp? I don't want to stick him with a syringe. That's.
Nah.
Besides, it's empty, right? Yeah, it's empty. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you. Bye. But what are we gonna do? Is there anything we could fill this with? Why would there be anything we want to fill it with?
Maybe just
Drugs are bad, MK.
maybe you can ask him a question. I can.
Okay. This is what you asked me to search for. Is it not, Alexander? Am I right? The last door. Xylothel. The last door. We can cross together. What should I do? I am waiting for you. Here in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. What is nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I am ready. Sit down. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
Bad life decision.
Ow.
Listen.
Oh. 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 Do you think that we will find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully, they have overlooked something. Oh, they're in Anthony's. What about this room? There's a sealed letter by this table in the wall. It looks like Herr Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexander, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it might stay that way, an open way for whatever lives on the other side. Videte nequisiciat. Okay, so it was Anthony. So it was Anthony sending those letters. So he was also the other one who was doing the experiments and stuff. Okay. Makes sense. So where's the last witness? Cause it wasn't Father Ernest, because he was saying you guys were the 4 witnesses, and he was, I guess, cause the 4 witnesses are the 4 like children, and not him who happened to be there. I suppose. So there is still someone left. The last door. Oh. We are definitely in fog.
Heck.
The adventure continues in season 2.
Yes.
Which I do happen to have, but it'll probably take us even longer, so let's just go to the extras for now. Oh, I guess we're getting a little bit of a credits though. Alrighty. So we have 4. Oh, they have like a list of achievements.
I heard that as achievements.
Man, now you just made me want some cheese.
I know, right?
The whole story. Read all letters, notes, and diaries in the game. Did I miss something? Dang it. Why would you tell me this?
Heck.
Complete all minisodes. Discover your first secret. Discover all secrets in the game. There's more secrets, apparently. End the poor bird's suffering? Oh, so there was a way? Don't leave me hanging. Wow.
Well,
The departed find something left behind. Ease the pain of a dying man. Complete the 2nd episode. Complete the 3rd episode. Uncover all 5 tarot cards. Huh, there was a way? It kind of just ended abruptly. Navigate through the fog like a pro. I guess if you already knew, like, the path, because, like, if you'd already played it, then you could just make a beeline for the fog and, like, forget everything else. That's very silly. The angels protect this house. Fail to escape your destiny? Question mark? Anyway, so the first extra is the morgue. Pleasant. Oh, is this about, the guy? What was his name? Oh my god, I'm blanking. The guy who knocked us out.
I don't remember his name.
I've not finished here yet. Yeah, I kind of forgot his name too. Here I have the police and medical report. The latter is still blank. Police and medical report? According to the police, the deceased's name is Father Ernest Glynn. The man immolated himself. Oh, no, it isn't him then. Is this what happened to Father Ernest after he set himself on fire? Oh dear. Okay. I guess we're gonna be doing an autopsy. There must be something wrong with the water pressure valve. An anatomical model built of actual human bones. Lovely. The sky is cloudy outside. Oh, scalpel, pincer, scissors. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We're doing an autopsy, folks. We will see if the police report is right. Good lord, what a mess. The skin is all scorched. Cause of death is probably shock caused by the sudden burns. A horrible way of passing. What could lead a man of God to commit such an act? All that remains is to file the medical report so he can receive the proper treatment a fine gentleman deserves. A fine gentleman indeed, considering. Nothing else to do here. I should file the medical report. Really? Why do I have all these? Why do I have all these then? This case still puzzles me. If he wanted to commit suicide, why did he do it in such a painful manner? Was he drugged or intoxicated? I should check his stomach for signs of poisoning. Oh boy. I need to cut his chest open. Ugh. Alright. The stomach looks fine on the outside. Now I should cut it open to check its contents. Ugh. I just like the closed captioning is just flesh.
Flesh.
I mean, it's apt, but also like...
God.
What is this? There's something strange in here. It looks like a piece of paper. What? I need something to keep the stomach open while I extract the thing. It is a note. Ernest Glynn, Jeremiah Devitt, Alexander D, Hugo Ash something? A crumpled note with 4 names. One of them is crossed out. I think I should inform the inspector immediately. Wait, so was he the 3rd witness then? If that's the list of the 4 witnesses, then maybe I was wrong. Maybe Ernest was the 3rd witness. Heck.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I think these are the 4 witnesses, basically. So our last guy is somebody named Hugo Ash. Suspense? Suspense! Oh, that was it. Okay. They really are mini-sodes. Death sentence. Francis Baldwin. Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy that knocked us out, isn't it?
Maybe?
After being certified of your guilt by a peer jury, we find you guilty of the wicked and violent murders of 14 innocent and sick people. Because of this sentence, I am hereby authorized to execute you at this very moment by hanging to death in the sight of God. Would you like to make a final statement before we proceed? Why will you say that I am mad? My God.
Oh boy.
You should have seen how mercifully I proceeded. With what love? Oh God. I saved them. I released them. Now they are in a better place. Do you still believe I am mad? Oof. Okay. Okie dokie then. It feels like he... Because we had that cut-in with him too, where he was like... talking about liking a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Was he too affected by the serum, maybe?
No. He might have just been crazy.
I guess just because of the whole, like, theater allegory that's been going on with the veil and stuff. Kind of, like, with the... So then, with his mind and, like, the black and white thing makes me feel like maybe, but who knows.
Possibly.
Wanderer in the fog. She is the only survivor. What happened to the others? They are all dead. I would like to talk to her. Oh, aren't we? Yeah, we're the heir. No, the other person.
That lady who was asleep the whole time?
Oh, yeah, she is. But I meant, like, the person who we are right now is the German guy.
Oh,
Isn't he?
probably. I can't tell. Pixels.
Yeah, I know, it's a little hard, but I think the coat is the same. She has spoken only nonsense since she woke up. But yeah, I think she might have been the girl who was asleep the whole time. A number of remedies in china and glass jars. There is no doubt this is a Catholic monastery. Mrs. Parnell is staring meditatively at this small plant. Good afternoon. It's him. My name is Johann Kaufmann. I am a doctor. Because we totally snarked at the name last time.
We sure did.
Because we're trash.
Because we're trash.
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Please be careful with what you ask. Miss Parnell's state is delicate. I am perfectly fine and able to talk, sister. Thanks for your consideration. Now, doctor, I understand you want me to repeat my story. I would be thankful to hear it indeed. I'll stay outside if you need me. I am a sane woman, doctor, in complete control of my mind and reason. You do not dare to question it. I certainly wouldn't. Then I would commence. I woke up in the dark. The room was small, so narrow that I could touch the wooden walls just by raising my elbows. Could you recognize the place? I couldn't tell at first. For a moment, a most dreadful thought crossed my mind. What if I had been buried alive? When I got out, I found myself in my parents' house. I hadn't been there since they sent me to school. Did you see anyone there? Your parents, or maybe someone you know? No, they were not in the house, nor was any servant I'd known in the years of my childhood. I was alone. I could feel the humid air on my skin, and could smell the scent of the long time abandoned. I walked the rooms unsettled by the silence. The place had the bleak feel of a ruin. Then I saw someone. In the opposite end of the corridor, an old woman stared at me. Did you try and talk to her? I tried to, but she did not answer, and she walked away when I tried to get closer. I followed her out to the back alley and into the streets. I got lost in the burg of Aberdeen. The streets were deserted and a thick fog covered everything. I thought I'd seen the old woman through the fog once or twice, but they could have just been shadows. So the city was empty? No, not completely. I met some people, vagabonds. One of them was a priest. I remember a novelist and a boy, too. This priest, where did you meet him? I met him in a stable. Good Lord, he said mass there among the beasts. Could you imagine the profanity? Tell me more about the novelist. Wait, he said, I don't understand. What's so bad about that? What? Question mark?
Like, I feel like the implication was just kind of like, you know, oh my god, he was like fucking preaching sermon to like fucking animals. What kind of profane garbage is this? Question mark? That's kind of how I heard it, but
I guess. The woman had never written a word. She created only in her mind, you know. She could tell the story sentence by sentence with perfect precision, and I could even hear a piece of her last work. Do you remember anything about the novelist's work? Yes. The piece she told me was something like, the shadows of the past soon melted within the land that loves silence. Through the fog they walked, found themselves lost. Hoping for a sign from their gods, they set camp on the beach where 30 birds awaited to meet their crowns. So the boy, what about him? I came across an abandoned carriage. The horse was long dead, its bones still harnessed to the cart. There was a young man petting the carcass of the animal. Could you talk to this young man? He was deaf, but I think he could read my lips. When he spoke, he did it with a clear accent. He said he could only listen to the songs of the departed. What happened then? As I walked, the fog got denser. I could barely see anything around. I finally met the old woman. She didn't say a thing, but gave me a cardboard card. Then she left. She gave you a playing card. It was one of those used to tell fortune. There was a drawing on it of a veiled person holding a lamp. Then the mist seemed to clear out and I could finally see. What could you see? A barren land, bathed by roaring waves. There were thousands of birds, and then I realized there was something else. What was it? It was there. It looked at me. The burning dark inside, the shaking, the scream. That vision, that I cannot understand. What is it, Doctor? Have I not finally lost my strength of mind? I believe you. I am sure that what you lived was real. But I am afraid that I currently lack any proof that can confirm your account. I am sorry. I should leave. Thank you for your time. Wait, Doctor! I have something else to say. When I first woke up here, there was something beside me. Would this be enough proof? It looks like a tarot card. Ah, we in fact did see that. Mysterious music.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, the last one is Beechworth Wake. Anthony's. Okay. Who are we? He does not look dead, but just asleep. I barely knew him, busy as he was traveling the world. What would be of a man with no aspiration for the other side to inspire or lead him? I knew it would come to this. Your father was a terrible mess of a man. I am only grateful that he brought you to our home soon enough, not long after you were born. I have no doubt that you will learn from his bad example and grow up to be a righteous gentleman. What could there be greater than the efforts of mortals to rise from their miserable condition? So I guess this is Anthony's son. And then, his wife. Wait, his wife?
Wasn't she dead?
Yeah, wasn't she dead? Question marks? Why did he do this? We will speak later, young man. Oh, okay then. We're busy. This is so sad. He was most dearest to me. You know, your father was a complicated man. He had a strong character and was stubborn as a mule when he had taken a determination. He believed he had a mission in this world, though I'm not sure exactly he knew exactly what it was. That which avoids description, the unknown, provides men with a reason to exist. Poor cousin. Okay, so this is a cousin. I'm confused. Then who was the woman who died?
Is that actually his wife? Because didn't she say it's a good thing he brought you to our house? Like this kid's adopted / been in the care of other family? ?
That might be it. Maybe she was
A sister or something.
It could, yeah.
Cousins.
She could be a sister. Like, I swear there was... Yeah, you know what? There was a note in, the second chapter when we were checking out, like, the dorm and stuff that talked, like, about... It seemed like he had a sister.
Okay, then.
So, that might be his sister instead.
Mm-hmm.
So then he dropped off his son with his sister? Was it because he knew he was eventually going to go off the deep end, or for other reasons?
Mm-hmm. Take him where the bird can't see him.
Seriously? This is a most sorrowful day. Mr. Beechworth was a great man, lad. This is an obscure domain, its secrets taken by man from the silence of nature and death. You are the young Beechworth, is that right? Your father left you everything, Anthony. Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're Anthony? Your father left you everything, Anthony. The house, his accounts, and all his belongings for you to receive when you come of age. He was very specific in his testament, though, that you should receive this promptly, his personal book log. These are the memoirs of my life, my research, and knowledge of the other side. Use them wisely, son. Well, shit. Okay, so we were actually Anthony. So his father gave him notes about whatever the fuck he decided to mess around with. I mean, he was clearly the ringleader behind whatever experiments they were doing in the dorm at the school.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, thanks, Anthony's father.
Jesus.
Okay, well, that was all of the side stories. Dang it, I missed something. Man, I usually believe myself to be very meticulous, so it bothers me that I apparently missed a note or something. You know me.
I know.
I wonder about this angels protect this house. Fail to escape your destiny. I was wondering about the beginning of chapter 3. Oh, wait, the whole story. Achievements? Oh no, I did get it. I went back to the menu and I got it. There you go. I done it.
Yay.
But I did miss, apparently, some secret Swiggle fingers.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly I'm not gonna find all the secrets in the first playthrough. But I was kind of curious about the beginning of chapter 3, you know, where we're stuck in the coffin and stuff. I had to repeatedly click in order to get out. What if I didn't? I kind of want to try this just really quick.
I mean, why not?
Okay, we're gonna have to skip this. Blah, blah, blah. We got buried alive. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Because we're breathing harder. We're just breathing pretty heavily. Stop breathing in my ear. Maybe not. Maybe we can't die here. I thought maybe, but it doesn't feel like it. You think by now I would have passed out. Maybe if I leave it here. This is beginning to get uncomfortable.
Ox.
No, I just burst out. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I couldn't. Okay. So that was the last door. Clearly there's more story in the second game, but it'll probably take us a while. I don't know if I have time for other stuff. Let me see. What else did we have? There was one shot. I did play the path at some point. There is Bendy, but apparently the third chapter is pretty long.
Yeah, so I've heard.
It's long, and also maybe I shouldn't be screaming at this time of night.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I guess we'll leave Bendy for actual Halloween, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Also, sorry for sudden fan noises. It's warm.
I didn't even notice.
There's one shot, but I feel like that's gonna take us a while. Two, because we haven't got into that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know. Do you want to try that Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yes.
Okay, why don't we try a little bit of that? We probably won't get, like, way into it, but... Hang on, let me just change the thing. Alrighty, let's see. It's probably gonna full screen on me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, why is it capturing the... Why is it capturing my window, too? What the hecky? Sorry. Finagling on stream. I'm a professional. Okay, that's probably better. There we go. So, this game is not suitable.